Hey everyone, and a massive welcome to day 4 of our Hindi Foundation Explainer. Look, if you're tuning in today, it means you're dedicated. You are ready to take your real-world communication to the next level. Now, I know learning a new language can sometimes feel like standing at the bottom of a huge mountain, right? But take a deep breath. We're taking this nice and slow today. My entire goal is to drop your language anxiety right down to zero. We're going to grab some basic building blocks and practice together in a super chill, friendly space. All right, here is the game plan for today. 1. Daily vocabulary building blocks. 2. Let's practice sentences together. 3. Listen, pause, and repeat. And 4. Your daily homework challenge. Let's get right into it. Section 1. Daily vocabulary building blocks, verbs. Okay, let's dive into this. We absolutely have to start with verbs because, well, they're the engines of our sentences. They make everything else move. Today, we're adding 3 incredibly common, super useful action words to your toolkit. First up is to come. In Hindi, this is aana. Notice the phonetic spelling? I'm going to say it nice and slow, and I want you to literally say it out loud right after me, okay? Aana. Awesome. Next up, we've got to give. This one is pronounced dana. Now, listen closely to that soft D sound. It's not a hard, punchy English D. Actually, it's a much softer sound where your tongue kind of touches the back of your top teeth. Dana. You give it a try. Dana. Perfect. I mean, giving and taking, that's just a constant in daily life, so this is an absolutely vital word for sure. And our third verb for today is to keep, or to place something. This is rakhna. Do you hear that slight, almost breathy ka sound right in the middle? Rakhna. Try it out. Rakhna. Spot on. Definitely keep this one in your back pocket because we are going to be using it heavily when we start building sentences in just a few minutes. Moving right along, daily vocabulary building blocks. Nouns. So now that we've got our verbs, our actions, we obviously need some objects to act upon, right? These are the everyday things you'll be giving, keeping, or interacting with. First is a word you're going to use literally all the time, money. In Hindi, it's paisa. Notice how perfectly phonetic that spelling is? Paisa. I'll say it, then I'll leave a little beat for you. Paisa. Now, what's really interesting about this next one is how familiar it's going to sound. The word for bag in conversational Hindi is literally just bag. It's pulled right out of English. This is actually a fantastic reminder that modern spoken Hindi incorporates a ton of English loanwords. It honestly gives you such a massive head start. So yeah, bag is just bag. Our third noun is door, and this one is darwaza. Pay attention to that Z sound right there in the middle. Darwaza. Let's practice saying it together. Darwaza. Great. Seriously, just repeating these words out loud works wonders for your confidence. Next up, daily vocabulary building blocks, adjectives and spatial words. All right, we've got our actions, we've got our objects. Now we're seamlessly moving into descriptive words, because to build a solid vocabulary, you need the right descriptive tools in your belt. And learning them as direct opposites? Absolute game changer for your memory. First, we have heavy, which is potty. Say it with a nice little exhale on that bow sound. Potty. And then its total opposite, light, is halka. Give that one a go. Halka. Perfect. Potty and halka. Heavy and light. Another incredibly useful adjective is clean. In Hindi, that's saf. You want to keep that F sound nice and crisp at the very end. Saf. You try? Saf. Love it. And heads up, we're going to use this exact word to describe that door we just talked about in our sentence practice coming up. Finally, before we start actually building our sentences, we have a really handy spatial word, here. In Hindi, this is yahan. Hear that nin at the end? It actually has this soft nasal quality to it, like it almost trails off. It's definitely not a hard N. It's yahan. Give it a really slow, deliberate try for me. Yahan. Beautifully done. Section 2. Let's practice sentences together. Okay, you've successfully gathered all your raw materials for day 4. Now let's slowly put the puzzle pieces together. I come here. In Hindi, it translates to main yahan aata hu. Look at how neatly those piece together. Main is I, yahan is here, and aata hu is the verb come conjugated for I. I'll read it slowly, and I want you to speak it right back to me. Main yahan aata hu. Let's check out our next one. I give money. Now, notice the structure shift here. In English, we do subject, verb, object, right? I give money. But in Hindi, it flips to subject, object, verb. मैं पैसा देता हूँ. Literally, I, money, give. Try saying that whole thing with me. मैं पैसा देता हूँ. Awesome. Next practice sentence, I keep the bag. Hey, look, we're using that loan word. मैं bag रखता हूँ. Let's read the Hindi together out loud. मैं bag रखता हूँ. You know, I'll say it again. This kind of physical repetition is exactly what lowers your language anxiety and builds that crucial muscle memory. All right, let's effortlessly combine a noun and an adjective. This door is clean. We use ye for this, so the full thought is ye darwaza saaf hai. This door clean is. I'm going to leave a nice long pause for you to nail this one. Ye darwaza saaf hai. Excellent work. Section 3. Listen, pause, and repeat. Let's move to the next level and see how all this builds our real conversational fluency. We are jumping into a highly focused, rhythmic review. Here's the deal. I want you to listen to me, pause, and just repeat. Let's find a flow state here and track these patterns. We're going to go just a little bit faster now. Ready? मैं यहाँ आता हूँ. I come here. मैं पैसा देता हूँ. I give money. मैं bag रखता हूँ. I keep the bag. ये bag भारी है. This bag is heavy. ये दरवाजा साफ है. This door is clean. ये bag हल्का है. This bag is light. मैं पैसा यहाँ रखता हूँ. I keep money here. And वो यहाँ आता है. He comes here. Wow, fantastic job keeping up with that. Just look at how much Hindi you are speaking already. It's incredible. Section 4, your daily homework challenge. Okay, I'm officially handing the tools over to you. I can guide you all day, but independent practice, that is exactly what guarantees long-term retention. So the crucial point is this. Looking at a translation is easy, but actually generating it yourself is how you rewire your brain. I've laid out 8 English sentences, mixing up all the vocabulary we just covered. Things like, I keep my bag here, I give money, this bag is light. Go grab your notebook, honestly, pause this explainer right now if you need to, and write down the Hindi translations to fill in the blanks. You've got this. You did absolutely brilliantly today. But before you go, I want to plant a fun little thought in your head. Stop staring at the screen for a second. Literally look around the physical room you're sitting in right now. Pick out a few items. What around you is heavy? What is bhari? And what is light? What is halka? By immediately applying these new Hindi words to your real-world environment, you completely bridge the gap between abstract studying and actual lived language. Make sure you check the description below for your full study notes. Smash that subscribe button so you absolutely do not miss day 5, and come follow us on Instagram for daily bite-sized Hindi practice. But hey, your immediate task right now as we wrap this up, look at the physical objects in your room. Point to them. Name them. What is body and what is halka? Bring these words to life in your real world. Keep practicing, and I will see you in the next explainer.